What's up, YouTube? Hopefully, take two is going to be a little bit better. Hopefully. Do we like these filters? That one's all right. So, happy Tuesday, guys. I had to shut this down, start it back up, but I'm happy to be here. And I wanted to have a intimate, motivational chat with you guys about something I like to call taking messy action. If you are just joining the broadcast, please comment, say hello, let me know where you are from. Comment hello, tell me where you're from, and please give the video a thumbs up. While you guys are joining the broadcast, I am drinking my collagen coffee with my Gage Life collagen inside of the coffee. Hello, Christina Lair from Philly. Very nice, very nice. All right, let's get comfy. Let's get comfy because we're gonna shoot the shoot. Shoot the shoot. Tanisha Kelly, what's up, babe? Happy Tuesday, guys. Happy Tuesday. How often is it that you decide you want to get it together? You decide that you need to improve the way you are living. And at times you feel like you can only do it when things calm down at work, or when things are better financially, or when it's a Monday, or when it's New Year's, or when any of these types of things, guys. And so often I feel that people want to just wait until there's some false sense of this idealized scenario in their head of which it's going to be a better time to start. And I want to put a new thought in your head, and I want to talk to you guys specifically about the thought of taking messy action. What is messy action? Messy action is when you just start. It's when you just start. It's when you jump right in. And sometimes, you guys, just jumping in is exactly what we need. Sometimes you don't need it to be a Monday. Sometimes you don't need it to be January 1st. You don't need it to be an emergency life crisis. You don't need to have your health all out of whack. You don't need to wait until your clothes don't fit anymore. You don't need to wait until it's time for your best friend's wedding and you're going to be a bridesmaid. You don't need to wait until your high school reunion. What you need to do is you just got to do something. And you got to do something about it now. Who in here can say that describes them? You are always waiting for some perfect scenario to get started. You're always telling yourself, well, I'm busy. I'm traveling a lot for work right now. Or, and the thing is, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Sometimes you have to take messy action. And messy action can leave some people feeling very uncomfortable. It can have some people feeling out of control. And messy action can be the type of thing where you're like, I want to get started, but I feel as though I can't unless the situation's perfect. Who does that apply to? Does that apply to anybody here where you feel like you can't get started with your goals till you always try to take a day at a time because you get too stressed about having everything planned out for days and weeks at a time? If you mess up one day, we'll take it one meal at a time. I could not agree with that more, and thank you so much for sharing that. Sometimes you just gotta go in there and begin. And if you get paralyzed with oh my goodness, well, how am I going to handle this? How am I going to handle that? How am I going to handle, you know what, guys? You take it moment by moment. You take it one day at a time, and you figure out how to navigate it one day at a time, because you're only ever dealing with things one day at a time. And I feel like some people add an enormous amount of overwhelm and unnecessary overwhelm on their shoulders by telling themselves that they need to have it all done perfectly. Guys, start somewhere. If you want to start, If you know you need to get your health together, if you know you got to start eating better, the best place to start is probably with one of my 6-week shred meal plans. You guys, I have an amazing offer running right now where you can get over 90% off. You can get the shred, you can get the Crock-Pot ebook, you can get the macros travel guide, you can get the meal planning for beginners ebook, you can get the substitution guide, and the free macros shredding for success webinar. All of this is only $37. You guys, it's a limited time. And it's an amazing place to just get you started. And I feel like those first steps are always the hardest steps. They're always the hardest steps because we're filled with doubt. We say, well, I'm going to try. Don't try, guys, just do. Stop trying. Stop trying and start taking action, because every time you say, I'm going to try, I'm going to try, I'm going to try, don't try. Do it. Do it. These tasks required to lose weight, guys, the tasks required to get in shape are not challenging tasks. We're talking about going to the grocery store. We're talking about picking out items, putting them in your car, driving your butt home, getting in the kitchen, cooking some stuff up. Guys, the tasks you actually need to do are actually very, very simple. The key is doing it. It's doing it. So stop saying that you don't have enough time. Stop saying that it's not a good day, because every time you say that, your subconscious hears that. You got to just get out. You got to get strong. You got to believe in yourself, and you got to do it. You got to take those steps. And even if you feel like you're a hot mess, even if you feel unprepared, you know what? Do it anyway. Do it anyway. Which shred is included in the bundle? You have your choice of one of 5 shreds. You can go with the original, paleo, keto, dairy-free keto, or vegan. So you can go with any of those shreds. It's an incredible offer. Please tell everybody about it, you guys, because it is my best deal of the decade. So guys, stop waiting for the perfect moment, because you can be making baby steps in the meantime, and that's so important. Stop thinking that everything needs to be this just giant, elegant, perfectly executed leap of effort and execution. No, it doesn't have to be that way. Just start, guys. And sometimes the best place to start is just to be like, you know what? I've messed up. You know what? My health is no longer a priority. Christina Lair says, I've tried my best each day and did what you could each day. It's amazing how much easier it gets when you just go for it. You lost 60 pounds by being messy with being healthy. And I appreciate you sharing that, Christina. That's what I'm talking about. You just go, and it does get easier. It does get easier. The thing that you have to convince yourself of, guys, is stop the excuses. Stop procrastinating. You're telling yourself that there's some arbitrary task in your world right now that's more important. You're telling yourself that the laundry is more important. You're telling yourself that you name it, we can all come up with a million excuses of what's more important than prioritizing your health goals. We all know it. We all do it. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Just take some action for yourself, for your health, for your life, you guys. The most successful people, guys, they're not the people who don't mess up. I am just I make mistakes upside down, inside out, leftwards, rightwards, all day long. But I keep going. And I'm not afraid to fail. So don't be so afraid to fail that you do nothing. That's the worst place to be in life. If you're at a point in life where you don't even want to start anything because you're afraid that you're going to mess up, well, guess what? That's not living. That's not living. You're dead already. You're dead already if you live in this perpetual fear that you can't start anything, or you can't continue through with everything, or you can't execute anything because you feel that you're going to make a mistake. You know what? You're going to make a mistake. I make mistakes early. I make them often. I learn. I continuously optimize. I grow, and I keep going. The key is stop making the same mistakes. Stop making the same mistakes. So guys, if you need help, link isn't going to be in the description box, but if you guys want to chat with me personally, send me a DM over on Instagram at Gage Girl Training. Thanks for joining me today. Have a fantastic one. And that's right, Christina, as Will Smith said, fail often. Agreed. Peace out, friends.